In today's video, we're going to talk about the youngest billionaires in the world under 30 years of age, who at such a young age have already managed to add several zeros to their bank account. This year, a total of 12 names have been managed to appear on the Forbes list, totaling $25.8 billion. However, only 4 are new. Of the total 7 are billionaires who have achieved their assets through their work, compared to 5 who are by inheritance of already established fortunes. Among the youngsters are 4 Stanford dropouts, 2 food delivery tycoons, and a cryptocurrency whiz. So who are the youngest billionaires in the world today? Get ready to be thrilled. But first, please like and subscribe to this channel, and then sit back and relax. Number 1. Gary Wang. The first young billionaire in the world is Gary Wang. Gary Wang is a 28-year-old American young billionaire with a $5.9 billion net worth. He is a newcomer to the Forbes list of the youngest billionaires in the world. In May 2019, together with his partner Samuel Bankman-Fried, he founded the cryptocurrency exchange company FTX, where he holds the position of Chief Technology Officer. A graduate of the prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology, he worked at Google building flight price aggregators before partnering with Bankman-Fried. FTX is one of the world's leading crypto derivatives trading companies. Wang owns about 16% of the company's shares, which raised $400 million to reach a $32 billion valuation in January 2022. His partner, who just turned 30, was the richest 20-something in the past year. Number 2. Gustav Magnar. Another of the world's youngest billionaires is 29-year-old Gustav Magnar Witzøe of Norway, with a $4.5 billion net worth. Gustav Magnar received half of SalMar, one of the world's largest salmon producers, from his father a decade ago, and he's the second youngest billionaire in the world. His inheritance made him one of the richest teenagers in the world, with a net worth of $2.68 billion, which he has doubled over the years. Magnar spends his time working as a professional model, traveling to exotic destinations and narrating it to all of his 131,000 Instagram followers. Number 3. Kevin David Leman. Kevin David Leman is 19 years old and is considered the third youngest billionaire in the world, with a $2.4 billion net worth, the title that he has held for 2 years. He earned his fortune after inheriting a 50% stake in the German pharmacy chain M. Drogerie Market, owned by his father. Neither he nor his father works for the company. The chain of stores was founded in 1973 by the recently deceased Götz Wolfgang Werner in the town of Karlsruhe, and a year later, Gunther Leman joined, the father of Kevin David, who had the successful Pankutsch supermarkets founded at the end of the 19th century in the same city, which grew to 120 branches before World War II. Number 4. Ryan Breslow. In the 4th position, Ryan Breslow is one of the faces that left the prestigious Stanford University. At 27, he is the owner of Bolt, the payment software company, and his fortune amounts to $2 billion. By then, he had already created Bolt, an innovative company in digital payment with a single click for companies, a competitor to others such as Fast or Checkout.com. The company has 600 employees and a market valuation of $11 million. After the last round of financing last January, at the end of that month, Breslow surprised the industry by announcing his retirement as CEO of the company. After 7 years in the position, he will be replaced by the current Director of Operations, Maju Kuruvilla. Number 5. Austin Russell. Austin Russell is considered the world's 5th and youngest self-made billionaire. At 27 years old, he has a net worth of $1.6 billion as a result of his successful automotive sensor company, Luminar Technologies. However, in recent years, his wealth has been deteriorating. At just 11 years old, he built several supercomputers and optical power transmission systems. He applied for his first patent at age 13, and 3 years later became an independent researcher at the Beckman Laser Institute. After a brief stint with Stanford University's Applied Physics Department, he accepted the Thiel Fellowship at age 17 to pursue his vision of creating Luminar Technologies for the development of autonomous vehicles. He founded the company in 2012. It now employs 600 people and has partnered with 50 of the world's leading automakers and technology companies, including Toyota and Volvo. In 2019, he had a falling out with Tesla creator Elon Musk, who called Luminar's technology terribly stupid, expensive, and unnecessary. Russell replied that the cameras and assisted driving system of his rival were excellent. but that to achieve autonomy, you needed a very high-performance leader. At 27 years old, Austin Russell has a net worth of $1.6 billion as a result of his successful automotive sensor company, Luminar Technologies. However, in recent years, his wealth has been deteriorating. At number 6 and 7, Pedro Franceschi and Henrique Dubugras. Pedro Franceschi and Henrique Dubugras share the 6th and 7th place. Born in Brazil, the 25 and 26-year-olds started making money thanks to their corporate credit card startup, Brex. Currently, each one has an estimated value of $1.5 billion. Pedro Franceschi met his partner Henrique Dubugras, both born in Brazil, when they were 16 years old. He joined them because of his interest in programming and their family's misunderstanding of their desire to become entrepreneurs. In January 2017, they founded Brex, a credit card company based in San Francisco, California, that had become one of the most successful financial startups. The company doubled its valuation from $7.4 billion to $12.3 billion in January after raising $1.5 billion of external funding during 2021. The core business is offering credit cards to early-stage technology companies. Number 8. Wang Zilong. Another billionaire by inheritance is Wang Zilong, 25. His family left him several stakes in 2 Chinese chemical companies. His fortune is $1.5 billion. Wang Zilong became the richest young man in Asia after inheriting a stake worth more than $1.3 billion in CNNC. Hua Yuan from his father, Titanium Dioxide Co., a company that produces titanium dioxide, a pigment that is used in various industries such as pharmaceuticals, personal hygiene products, paint and ceramics, among many others. The company is listed on the Shenzhen Stock Exchange, and he also has a stake in the Lomon Billions Group, which is also a producer of this industrial chemical. Number 9 and 10, Alexandra and Katharina Andresen. In the 9th and 10th positions, the Norwegian sisters Alexandra and Katharina Andresen, aged 25 and 27 respectively, and the heirs to 42% of the family business, Ferd, a holding company dedicated to the real estate sector and investments. They received this donation from their father when they were 11 and 10 years old. He still controls the company, which has an annual revenue of about $2 billion. The two live a life without great eccentricities. Number 11. Stanley Tang. One of the youngest billionaires in the world today is American Stanley Tang, at 29 years old with a $1.2 billion net worth. At age 14, he became an Amazon best-selling author with his book E-Millions, a collection of interviews with successful internet entrepreneurs. Graduating from Stanford University in 2013, he founded with 3 other students the DoorDash food delivery platform, which has become the largest in the United States with more than 20 million users, and at the age of 22 he raised $22 million in seed funding to create the company that was born with the mission to bring menus to areas where others weren't. Tang owns about 4% of DoorDash, which went public on the New York Stock Exchange in early December 2020, thanks to a business boost due to the pandemic. Number 12. Andy Fang. Last but not least, Andy Fang, a 30-year-old American with a net worth of $1.1 billion, is the world's youngest billionaire. He is the co-founder and main partner of Stanley Tang in DoorDash, in which he owns a 4% stake. As director of technology for the food delivery company, he is in charge of the international expansion of the company, which is the leader in delivery in the US with 20 million users. Fang firmly believes that the delivery business goes beyond food, and he works to expand the portfolio of services to include alcohol, flowers, and gifts, among others, as the products of the future of the platform. According to the common saying, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Being rich isn't an easy race in life. While it may take a lifetime to attain, some have already had fortunes that made the world go crazy. And that's why we've gathered the youngest billionaires in the world in today's video for you to know that not only big men are billionaires. Is it bad to be a billionaire at a young age? We'd like to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, the subscribe button, and the notification bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded to the channel. Do well to share your thoughts about the youngest billionaires in the world in the comment section below. Thank you.